What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Lucas and this is Craft Off-Road, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, that is just going to be at craft_offroad. Today's video is going to be based around what I pack and bring with me when I'm overlanding, camping, off-roading, or just things I keep in my Jeep all the time. So I guess you could call this an EDC video per se. Before I get into the video, I want to start out by saying thank you to two people, well, technically three. So his name is Ace_the_TJ, and that's also his Instagram name. And he sent me one of his stickers for his YouTube channel and his Instagram page. So pretty cool. It's Ace Overland, Jeepin' Campin' and Overlandin'. So I'm gonna throw that on the Jeep and just wanted to say thank you for that. The second person, or two people that I wanna thank, are Tim and Sharon from Queensland, Australia. They sent me a little gift package, I guess you could call it. And I put these in a bag because I opened them already, but they're called Tim Tams. Never had them before until yesterday, but there's caramel, vanilla, and chocolate flavored. They're almost like a, well, it says biscuit. They're biscuits with, okay, I'll just read it. They're biscuits and they're layered. So it's almost like a wafer with like a chocolate, vanilla, or caramel inside of it. The caramel has like a chewy caramel inside. Definitely my favorite. And yeah, first time I've ever had them. They're really good. They also sent me this mug, which is really cool because I'm going to use this when I go camping for coffee and other beverages. So I'm excited to use that. They sent me some of these, which my girlfriend and I broke into last night. Cadbury, all these eggs. One fell. And then they sent me this sticker. You probably can't read it because it's white on white, but it says, "She'll be right, mate. It's a Jeep," and it has like a big thumbs up. So that's super cool. I'm gonna find a place for this on my Jeep as well. And then finally they sent a postcard and it says, "Hey Lucas, we thought you may enjoy some Aussie treats. Cheers, Tim and Sharon." So once again, thank you guys very much. I'm just super happy, and it was really cool to open it and also share it with my family. So thank you very much. All right, now to get into the video. I kind of pack a lot of stuff, but I try to keep everything consolidated, and I like to be simple but organized and have kind of just what I need, but I also have some stuff that I may never need, but it's always that one time you use it that you're happy you brought it. So I'll start out with this bag right here. This is just my electronics bag. I keep my Jackery 160 in here, and I keep the cables for charging and all that good stuff in here. And then I have this Plano case, which I keep my batteries. I just actually bought this on Amazon. It was only $6. Like, you can't beat that. I went from carrying all my batteries in their cardboard boxes to just using this, and I can fit a ton in here. So this is sweet. This isn't mine, but this is a drone that I have in here right now. And then this is my GoPro stuff right here. But then what's cool is all these different pockets. And this bag isn't huge, but I can fit a ton of stuff in it. So I keep just random accessory pouches, chargers, random things like that. I don't even know. Just a screwdriver, some headphones, anything electronic I'm just gonna throw in here because I'll know where it is when I need to get it. Next, we'll talk about recovery. So usually I'll keep my recovery gear simple. I have a winch on the front, which I keep a D-ring on the front all the time, or I'll throw one in my trasheroo. I have a shovel right here that just stays right here. I have a Voodoo Ropes kinetic rope, and then I have a tree saver that you can wrap around a tree and then hook up to your winch. So these are some things that I always just leave in my Jeep and have in my Jeep, and I just keep them in my trasheroo. That way I'm not having to dig through inside my Jeep if I have to pull someone out or find my recovery gear, I know exactly where it is. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that I've been using these rigid boxes. I had just 2 of these smaller ones. They were perfect to start out with, and I loved them. And I learned, as a lot of people learn when you start using stuff and start putting it to the test, things may change and you may find out, okay, that's not working exactly how I want it to. So I used these for the last 3 or 4 trips, and they're nice. They're awesome. I love them, but I didn't like having 2 separate boxes that I have different stuff in, and it's also a little small, so I'm kind of limited on what I can pack in here. But I mean, it's waterproof. These are just random storage bins I have in here, but it comes with these cubbies you see here on the left. But I kind of grew out of these. I needed something bigger. I kind of need like a one-stop shop type deal where I open one lid and everything in there is what I'm looking for. Doing some research, and also I believe Mark, who we go off-roading with, has these. They're 56 quart Plano storage bins, and this is, I got the OD green model. This fits perfectly in my little tray up right here, so I wanted something that'll fit in here without having to get rid of the rails that I have for strapping stuff down. So I'll go through what I keep in here, and then we'll just move around and I'll show you everything else I really bring. So I actually just got this. It's a newer one, and primarily if I would use this if I break down on the side of the road, I have to change a tire, it's raining, it's dark, it's got reflectix on it, so it'll light up when you shine a light on it. This is something I'd recommend, because if you're working at night or it's raining, it's going to be really hard for people to see you, and this is really important. It's super small, super light. It's not going to take up any major room or anything like that, so definitely a must. This is my fire kit. I have some fire starters in here. It's in like a Husky waterproof like toolbox is what it's usually used for, but I just have a lighter, some fireproof, some waterproof matches, lighter. I have multiple lighters on me, but then just some dry kindling to start a fire. A pair of gloves on top that are loose, so if I need to grab them quickly I can. Streamlight headlamp just thrown in here. I have a couple headlamps that I use, but this one just on top so I can grab it. Toilet paper. This is a brand new roll. I also carry some dude wipes and just some other toilet paper accessories. This is my tire kit. So I have my deflators, I have a couple tire gauges, and then I have some replacement valve stems and caps in this bag as well. I like to keep everything organized too, so you'll see a lot of these bags and things like that. This is just an extra handheld CB radio. I have a hardwired one inside my Jeep, and then we also use GMRS radios, but this is in case none of those are working. We have this, and then also if I need to hand it to someone else to use, they can use that. So in here I have the actual handheld and then the charger for it. This right here is where I keep bungee cords, lashing, 550 cord. I'll open it real quick. I have some WD-40 in here, a spare gas cap because I run over these all the time. Like, I forget to put it on my Jeep and then I crush them. I've probably crushed like 6 of them. But yeah, so WD-40 and then just some random rope. And then this is what I keep in here. So I have 2 like master locks, which I like to keep in case I want to lock stuff up. And then this is more like for tents or if you want to tie something up, some bungee cords. I have some zip ties, electrical tape, like Velcro. If you want to, it's almost like a Velcro zip tie. So if you want to Velcro something up instead of using a zip tie, which is nice because it's easily adjustable. Moving on. This is my tool roll. I have a ton of stuff in here. Pretty much everything I would need plus more in case other people need stuff. Then I have my breaker bar, nothing crazy, nothing special. Just a fixed blade, a little handsaw, Coleman handsaw, and then this is just a get home bag with just some like survival stuff in it. Very basics like food, water purifying, just random survival gear. I try not to ever break in this. It's more of like emergency type stuff if I need it, or if I want to go hiking, I can just throw this on and not worry about having to piece stuff together. I can just have everything in there and I'm good to go. All right, so next are more of my camping essentials, and in terms of like what I need to keep food cold or dry, and then also for cooking and just around the campsite type stuff. So these are just, I'll make sure to link everything that I have. I'll try to get everything that I've bought off Amazon or whatever other links, but these are just chairs, camp chairs. I like them because they're super compact and I can pack them away, and it's not a huge folding chair. Just a buddy heater. This thing's awesome, especially when it's cold. Next is my cooler, which is a True Flask, and I bought this from, if you're not familiar, it's called the Sierra store. It was $100. I couldn't pass it up, and it's awesome. So it's got a like motion activated light, so when you go to open it, it turns on, if you can see that right there. But it also came with a divider that's a cutting board, and then it also comes with like a little tray for dry food storage. But this thing's awesome. It's so reasonably priced that it was, even from, if you buy them from them directly, it's, I don't even know the exact price, but I know it's under $200, and you just can't beat that for what this cooler provides. Okay, so next we'll talk about stuff I keep here on these rails, and then what I keep in this drawer right here. So what I keep here is a first aid kit. This is more of a serious kit. It's got stuff in there that I try not to get to first, but if I need to, it's there and I can just rip it right off. I have other first aid kits like in my go bag. I have one if I need to get to it, and then I also have just smaller band-aids like up top in the front glove box. But this, I have other like random like small boo-boo stuff, or if it is even worse than that, I have it in there. And then in here is more like toiletry stuff. So I have like Tums, Advil, Q-tips, and that doesn't include what we'll pack in our bags when we are camping in terms of like toothbrush and stuff like that. In this bag we have, like I was saying, dude wipes, toilet paper, some paper towels, just some like wet naps, just random things like that that are easy to get to if you just open that door over there. Moving into this bad boy right here. This I try to keep primarily my cooking, other dry foods, and like some lighting. I'll keep my camp lights and stuff like that in here, but we just have some tin foil, some flashlights, and then these camp lights right here. These are my, just a utensils bag. I have stuff for me, but then I also have stuff for other people if they need it or they forget theirs. This is a headlamp. This is my go-to headlamp, so if we pull up at night, I can just open this up, pull it out, and it's there. I usually carry at least 6 of these. If we're camping in the winter and it's cold, then I'll have like 6 of these for the buddy heater, and if we're cooking, and then just some koozies. This is my CO detector right here. Just some trail mix, and then this is all like spatulas, just knives, random things like that for preparing food. This is my Coleman like stove, so it just screws onto the top of a propane bottle, and it's got a base for it. When you're camping out of a TJ, you don't have a ton of room, so I've had to find things that more like backpacking items that are gonna work for like fitting inside my Jeep and still having other room for other things. Just some plates for food, a cast iron pan. I believe this is a 10-inch, which is perfect for what we need. And then this is just a stainless steel cup. So, and this can be used for boiling water, making coffee, random things like that. It's even got a cup in here. I've got a lighter and then some like Surefire fire starters. I believe that's what they're called. So now this is pretty much how everything sits in the Jeep when it's pretty much packed up and ready to go. So that's my electronics bag right there. This is that Plano case that I showed you. I have all my gear in, cooler, and then behind the cooler is the buddy heater. And then I have some extra Molly pouches that if I need to, I can put them up there. Fire extinguisher, and then all my cooking stuff in there. But if we're going on a trip, this will have more food in it, just dry food. And then what we usually do is pack very small duffel bags, and these sit right up there. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. I've had quite a few people ask me to do something like this, or like specifics on what I bring camping with me, and hopefully this helped. If you guys want me to dive deeper into like the get home bag or just random things like that, what is in my first aid kit or what other specific items that I carry, I can do that. I just didn't want to take up 30-45 minutes of explaining every little thing. But if you want me to do that, I can. And yeah, thanks for watching, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that like button. Peace.